What's good, Twitch? And welcome back, Twitch. It's been a long time since I broadcasted on here, but I'm King Gaming, or Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network on YouTube, LRSGN, whatever. I'm restarting my portion of our road to me and Big Dope 7's road to the World Series. Oh my gosh, so much shit. I'm getting ready to go up against the Kansas City Royals. Fortunately, we had to restart our online franchise, and we made it an offline franchise, and we're just gonna use a cloud save, so that way when we get more presentation value and we don't have to worry about our online getting lost on the server. But today, the Chicago White Sox opening up against the Kansas City Royals. As you can see, my starting pitcher for today's ball game will be Chris Sale. He'll be going up against Yordano Ventura of the Kansas City Royals. And before we get into this, let's plug a few things here. Feel free to check back tomorrow. I will be broadcasting for the first time in almost 2 weeks here on LRSG, and tomorrow I'll be broadcasting the A Baseball Life, the Road to the Show series, A Baseball Life, Frankie Dawson. I'll be broadcasting. I'll be doing live commentary on that one as well. So feel free to jump in if you like. Be on the lookout on YouTube for a Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network for any of our many characters. We have for the Baseball Life Road to the Show series. We have Frankie Dawson, who I'll be broadcasting tomorrow. We have Jorge Garcia, Steve Gambino, Drew Lebowski. I'm racking my brain trying to make sure I don't forget anybody. But yeah, we got a lot of characters. There should be one coming up later in the summer. And of course, I'm going to plug myself real quick. Check out my NBA 2K15 playoffs on Twitch at KingRouse21 and on YouTube at KingRouse. And follow me on Twitter at KingRouse21. All of that type of stuff. And also A Baseball Life Road to the Show series, Chris Rouse, my own personal one that originally started on here, but it's transferred over to my own Twitch pages and everything. Check those out. I'll be doing episodes of the recap. Those will be coming pretty soon. I've just been busy doing all types of different things. Got my hand in all kinds of different jars. Well, you know where I'm going with this, man. But anyway, let's get into the game. You see, I'm starting today. Let's do a brief starting lineup for the White Sox. I'll have Adam Eaton. Actually, you know what? I don't have to do it because we have the broadcast on. I forgot we doing the cloud. This ain't the online. But yeah, Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox getting ready to start in a moment. It was overcast on opening day, if I remember correctly. So I'm about to turn it over to Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, and Steve Lyons. Enjoy the game, and I'll be right back at the end of this one.
Everybody wants. Everybody needs. Don't ask me why. It's never gonna be enough time. I'm never gonna pay it off, so why? Gonna take it what I want. Gonna take it.
As the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, as Robin Ventura has them lined up this way. Yordano Ventura is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Adam Eaton will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off to the right side, the center fielder, number 1.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 3-10.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one is swung on and hit in the air to right field for Rios. And he's got it for out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Just underway here in Kansas City. And now a pitch on the way. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Stars.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Adam LaRoche will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A 2-run home run for Adam LaRoche as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Swinging a hard-hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Thus far, and sooner or later they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Connor Gillespie. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 5, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. They'll match up against one of the toughest around, the all-star lefty Chris Sale. Alcides Escobar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he'll step off. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Now you have to figure he's going to be pretty relaxed out there on the mound. His guys struck for 5 runs in the first, and you know that's music to any starting pitcher's ears.
And a rather easy first out. Lorenzo Cain will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Eric Hosmer will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. First pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate, plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready now, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. Number 7 will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore?
Oh, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that in the ballpark. Number 7 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gordon will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Melky Cabrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jose Abreu will stand in now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Yeah.
Now the 1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly error because this becomes a dead ball situation. And that means that those runners automatically move up to second and third.
Adam LaRoche will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Comes set, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 5-0. Alex Rios will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Alex Rios.
First pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Rios digs in the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One away. Salvador Perez will dig in now, the starting catcher on last season's AL All-Star team. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help. Come on.
The pitch. Here we go. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Avisail Garcia will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Kane will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
So 1 away in the inning now for Alexi Ramirez.
Come on, let's do it.
First pitch coming. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Open your eyes up.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Connor Gillespie will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Here it comes. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Omar Infante makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Omar.
First offering on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Come on.
Here it comes now to Infante. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And this is taken in by Ramirez for out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guy down near the bottom of the line.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the pitch. And he can't put him away on 0-2 as this is lined back into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Pause, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. 2 out with the man at first. He waits, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Royals lead 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Tyler Flowers will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a liner. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Number 7 will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
2-0 on the way. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Adam Eaton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He's set, now the pitch. He's running towards second, and he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Melky Cabrera will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Alex Gordon will try it again. Set down on. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The White Sox are challenging.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Here's Alex Rios now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Franklin Morales is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Rios is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One on the way. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. One, two. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And here's a good shot from behind home plate. You can see what the hitter sees. A lot of arms, a lot of legs flying around. But those were always the guys that were tough to face because it makes it tough to pick up the ball.
Stepping in now, Adam LaRoche. And, he got the glove up in time as this ball drills him. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And you wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. White Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Salvador Perez stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Kendrys Morales is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Ready now on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, 2 gone. Omar Infante will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a bouncer out in front. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Alexi Ramirez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Connor Gillespie will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting,
Tyler Flowers will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But he won't get there. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, man, he hit this ball a ton. We'll give you a look at where this thing is, and no surprise, right out over the heart of the plate. And the center fielder's got to turn and play this one off the wall, and that's a good job of getting this thing back in and holding his man to just 2 bases.
Number 7 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. In now, number 7, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Mike Moustakas will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Alcides Escobar will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 5-0. Adam Eaton will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Gordon is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. From the stretch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box now, Adam LaRoche. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Avisail Garcia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0 home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Rios will make the catch, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals nothing. Eric Hosmer will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Eric.
And Hosmer gets to the seats in right. Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The pitch. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Alex Rios will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Salvador Perez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Hendrys Morales will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Omar Infante will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and the White Sox are out in front, 6-1. Luke Hochevar is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Alexi Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Connor Gillespie will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now the first pitch.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1-0. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Taken by Infante. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tyler Flowers will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Number 7 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Jesse Crain is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
The 1-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Eric Hosmer will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He waits. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail 6-1. Adam Eaton will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. Base hit. Melky Cabrera will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. First offering on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Infante for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Jose Abreu will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. And here's the first pitch. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals 1. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. A quick out number 1. Alex Rios will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Here it comes. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
The 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now.
But obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Alright guys, back on the mic. It's your host King Rouse. As you see, the White Sox take the season opener with a 6-1 victory of the Kansas City Royals in the opening game of the 3-game series to open the season. The Southside Hitmen strike for 13 hits, 5 runs in the first, and the final 6-1, and that is your final 6-1 White Sox. My partner Big Dope 7, he will have our next broadcast of the road to the World Series. As his Cubs, he'll go in game 2 of his Cubs vs. Cardinals series. So be on the lookout for that. I will be back on the mic tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'll have a Baseball Life Frankie Dawson series. I'll be continuing that. It's been a long time since I've actually broadcasted and been on the microphone during the broadcast, but yeah, I'll be. So feel free to check in and watch that episode of the Frankie Dawson series. I actually have lost count on what episode I'm on, what live stream I'm on. I've been doing so many other things. I think it's 5. I'm getting word in my ear from Big Dope that it might have been it might be a stream 5, maybe 6. It's up there somewhere. But yeah, feel free to check that out. Also, feel free to check us out on YouTube at Life of Rouse Sports Gaming Network. And I will be posting episodes of the Sports Gaming Highlight Show called The Recap for the Frankie Dawson series. And I'm not gonna jump the gun and say I will, but I may be doing them for the Road to the World Series as well. I'm not sure yet because I'm doing so many other things with my NBA 2K15 playoffs on my own account, on my own personal account. I'm not gonna plug my own personal stuff anymore here on LRIGN. Feel free to follow us here on Twitch, Life of Rouse Sports Gaming. If you're watching this, you probably are watching this on Twitch. But check us out on YouTube. And also be on the lookout, man. We'll have a lot of live streams of this cloud season that we have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save this now. We do a lot with our cloud season. We play games, sometimes just good pitching matchups, just for the fun of it. And also, I might start putting some more videos from like other games I have, like NBA 2K up here. Just simple, quick games or whatever. Just to get some videos up here, man. Just to interact with the people, man. I like interacting with the people. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to email us at lifeofrousesportsgamingnetwork@gmail.com. And yeah, for my partner Big Dope 7, though he's not on. I'm sorry, what was that? Oh yeah, feel free to check out Sunday Night Baseball. Who is it this week, Big Dope? Is it Yankees or Red Sox? Yankees or Red Sox? It was Yankees, Red. Yes, Yankees, Red Sox. So Big Dope, he's gonna be doing Sunday Night Baseball with the Yankees and Red Sox. When we get to that point, right now we're just playing, man. We just having fun. We're just having fun with the season that we doing. But feel free to check us out, man. On behalf of Big Dope 7 and Life of Rouse Sports Gaming Network, I'm your host, King Rouse, man. Feel free to check us out, man. Have a good one. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Have a good life. Just be good, man. Just be good, man. From my hometown, Chicago, to yours, wherever you may be, man. Just have a good one, man.